Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that so many of my students struggle with, and also the vast majority of people that I see here on the driving range, they struggle with it too. And it's the ability for us to separate our lower and our upper bodies, okay? So I'm going to discuss why we need to be able to separate our lower upper bodies, okay? I'm going to discuss the benefits of it, and I'm also going to give you some drills and some exercises maybe that will help you create more separation or some separation. If you don't have any, we're going to get some. If you have some, we're going to get more, okay? Because the better we are at separating our lower and our upper bodies from, makes the golf swing easier, okay, and more efficient. So if you have never subscribed to my channel, please do, because let me tell you what I do on this golf channel. I provide you with golf information that's to help you improve your game. That's what I do. I want you to play better golf, and that's why I give you simple, sound golf instruction for you to improve your game. So if you want to improve, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Let's jump into this video. So first things, what is separating our lower and our upper body? It's the ability for our upper body to move without our lower body moving. It's the ability for our lower body to move without our upper body moving. What I see so much is that people, if they start to move one, the other moves as well. On the forward swing, they get their lower body going, their upper body goes as well. And both of those things are counterproductive in golf. So let's talk about the reason why we want this separation. When we can achieve this separation, we add tension to our body. We get to wind our body up tighter. And the tighter we can wind our body up, the faster we can unwind our body. So this is going to help us generate more power in the golf swing. The more we can separate the two, lower body and upper body, the faster we can make that golf club go. Okay? I want you to think of your body as a great big spring. And think if we had a big spring and we wanted to put tension into that spring. We would hold one end and twist the other, and that would wind that spring up, and then when we let it go, that spring is going to go fast. Well, what would happen if we had that spring and we turned both the bottom and the top at the same time? We rotated them at the same time. We're never building any tension, so that spring is never storing any energy. And that's what happens in our body if we move lower and upper body at the same time. So when does this separation happen? So when does the separation first occur in the swing? Well, I like it to first occur right off the bat. I want people to wind themselves up from the top down. I want the shoulders moving first. I want to see how long I can keep my hips stationary. So I'm going to wind my shoulders, and if you hear strain in my voice, that's because I'm getting tight. And it's right about here at about 45 degrees where I really start to feel it down in here. Now, once I feel that tension, then I am going to let my lower body come along with my upper body and get myself to a full turn, but now I am wound up tight. So there's the first part of our separation. Now, that separation needs to continue in the downswing, okay? So once I have wound myself up tight, so here we go again, shoulders first, find that stretching point, and there it is. Now hips are going to go with it. So I've got about 90 degrees rotation with my shoulders, about 45 degrees rotation with my lower body. Now, here's where it continues. I want to start this lower body. I want to hold my shoulders right here, and I want my lower body to go first. And man, that one right there puts tension all the way from down here in my hamstrings up through my shoulders. Now, once that separation occurs, okay, so here we go again, shoulders first, now hips and shoulders, now hips, and then once that occurs, then everything is firing forward together. That's when and how we want the separation to occur. So I've already told you one benefit of this separation, it's power, okay? Winding ourselves up tight so we can unwind fast. More power, more club head speed. But let me show you one other big benefit of this separation. And it's the ability to shallow the golf club out in the downswing, okay? So this would be what the swing would look like if everything moved together. Lower body, upper body rotating together. Now on the downswing, lower body, upper body rotating together. Look where my golf club was going, okay? Once my shoulders start going with my lower body, my club is now moving out and over the top. So how do we shallow that golf club? Well, if I have good separation, so shoulders first, now hips and shoulders together, here's the end of my backswing. Now if I hold my shoulders and start to unwind my hips, watch what happens to my club. Look at that right there, watch that club head again. There's my backswing, hold my shoulders, start my upper body. That club head just wants to shallow out already. Okay? It's just doing it because of how my body is moving. I'm not doing anything with my hands. That's a result of what's happening with this separation. Okay? So again, shoulders first. Now shoulders and hips. Now hips forward, shoulders hold. Club shallows. Now everything goes forward together. Let me show you a couple of little drills that you can do to start gaining a little bit of separation. Well, here's a good drill or good exercise that you can do to really start to feel your hips move on their own. Take your driver, okay, and put it out in front of you and just put both hands on top of your driver. Now let me show you this way. So I'm gonna get myself in my golf posture and I've got my hands sitting on this driver and that's going to hold my shoulders steady, okay? Now, from this position, what I want to do is I want to just turn my hips back and forth. And I can feel that stretching me all across that lower part of the back. And trust me, I have separation. I am not flexible. I could deal with a whole lot more. So here again, I'm in my posture. Now, my shoulders are being held steady with my hands on this club. And I am now rotating my hips. Okay? Excellent little drill. Now, here's another little simple drill, and y'all have probably seen me do this drill before if you've watched any of my videos, but I'm just gonna take a club and put it up across my shoulders and hold it with my arms crossed. This gives me a really great reference as to what my shoulders are doing. Okay, and I'm gonna get in my posture again, and I wanna move my shoulders, especially in the backswing, and feel those hips stay steady. Feel your feet hold that ground. Okay, now, once you've found that stretching point, go all the way to the finish. Now from here, hold your shoulders, feel your hips go. Oh man, that's stretching me, okay? So very subtle little moves to give you the feel of that separation. Whew, all this work has made me work up a sweat. Here's one that you can do at home. You can do it in a doorway or somewhere where you just want to grab on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in my posture here and I'm gonna start by rotating my shoulders. Hips have stayed steady. Now, shoulders and hips together. And now I'm gonna reach over here and I'm gonna hold on to this pole. Now this pole is keeping my shoulders steady. It's not letting them unwind. And I wanna feel my hips now start to stretch against my shoulders, okay? You're gonna feel this all the way up your left-hand side and through the back of your left shoulder. So again, shoulders first, to my stretching point. Now, shoulders and hips together. Reach over here, grab this pole, hold it, and start to move my lower body. Well, that's some great information for you right there. on a way to make your golf swing better and to generate more power, learn to shallow that golf club out. Learn to separate your lower and your upper body. Do that 3-4 times a week. Do those little exercises 3 or 4 times a week. Just that little bit that I just did right there really can feel the stretch, and it's a good stretch. It really is a good stretch. So do this and let's get better at your golf swing, okay? Let's create a better golf swing so you can go play better golf. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for coming in and watching. Okay, I hope you like this tip. If you did, leave me a comment below. If you didn't, leave me a comment below. Just, hey, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And look out for my next video. We're going to do some completion of the series that I've been running about how to be a golfer. Going to head up to Birmingham this weekend and do some video with a former tour player. And I think you guys are going to like it a whole lot. So if you haven't seen any of that series, go back and check out parts 1 through 5. Well, listen, I will see y'all in the next video. And remember, hit that subscribe button for me because, hey, I'm here to make you play better golf.